Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. How are you guys? Okay, 5 o'clock, Tuesday. Here we go. I am gonna hop over here. Hopefully, my video is showing up. Yes, it is. And share this into my Bling Boutique, a special group for my customers and clients and people who aren't stylists. Can be in Seisha's Bling Boutique. It's kind of like coming into my store. We do extra special things in there and all of that. So, yes. Okay. All right. And then it is Talk About It Tuesday, you guys. I get to answer questions that you've asked and all of the things, but there's a few things that I need to do first before I start answering the questions. So hop on, tell me hello in the comment section. Hey, Kathy, so glad you're here. Ooh, I've got 9 questions. This is awesome. Okay, I totally forgot to do the comment drawing yesterday. I had it all ready to go. And as soon as I hopped off live and I went to unplug my ring light because now I can't leave any cords plugged in because of the puppy. And oh, you should see what he just did to my carpet next to my stairs. Yeah. Anywho's, I then noticed my notebook for the comment drawing, and I'm like, oh no, I forgot to do my comment drawing. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And if you are new to watching me, either on the YouTube or anywhere, you guys, anytime you comment on any of my videos, you go into the drawing for the week. So I do this on the weekly basis. I don't know. I was planning on doing it for just a short time, but it's kind of fun because you guys, I love the chatter in the comments because it helps out in so many ways. And plus it gets me actually able to talk to you guys. So here we go. I'm going to do a comment drawing. And so the rules are you comment on my video during the week. You're going to get entered in like for every day that you comment. And then Tuesdays is like a double dip Tuesday. Because if you ask me a question before my live, you get into the drawing for the question that you ask as well as being on the live. Okay. And same goes if you ask me a question while we're live on Tuesday, you're going to get a double point for that Tuesday. So, all right, here we go. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 63.
Here's a number between 1 and 63. It's 47.
47. 47. And that is Diane H. Congratulations, Miss Diane. Woo! She was the range of 46 to 48. So, Diane, you are my winner chicken dinner for the comment drawing. Congratulations. I'm going to put that. Okay, so I make a note here. Yay! I'm going to circle her on my page. Congratulations, my friend. All right. Okay. The biggest news of all is that Mary Grace is coming. Mary Grace is coming, you guys. She is going to be here. She's going to be here on Thursday. And I am so stinking excited. So excited. And I have about maybe 5 seats available. Like 5 seats available. So listen, if you can come, you should come. You should make no excuses and you should come because this is a sip-in style. There's no purchase required to be there. There's no if you're not interested in buying anything, that is totally fine. You should come and hang out, meet Mary Grace in person. She is absolutely incredible. And she tends to give away a lot of jewelry just for being there. Okay. So seriously, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to feed you. I'm going to have non-alcoholic drinks because, that's the way it should be. At least that's the rules that I have to follow. And then, there's $10. It's $10 to come, but you're going to get tickets into a bunch of raffles that I'm going to have available and so much more. So much more. It's going to be such a fun night. So y'all should hop on over and to Egan, 6:30 on Thursday. 6:30 on Thursday in Egan, Minnesota. It's right on the 494 strip, you guys. So it's an easy access from wherever you are in the cities. Okay. So y'all should be there. Now, if you don't know the deets, send me a message and I'll get them to you. Okay. All right. So comment drawing. We did that. Yay. Mary Grace is coming. We talked about it. Yay. Now let's get to the questions, you guys. And also I have to tell you all, so if you guys follow me on my regular profile on Facebook, you may have seen what I posted this morning. My daughter had a completely healthy workout day, right? And she's just the cutest. She's just the cutest. This morning, I got home from bringing Crew to his band thing he had this morning, and I was all sweaty because I did a workout outside while he was doing his thing inside. And she made herself some eggs over medium and this and that. And then she's like, okay, I got to go get ready to go work out. And I don't know. You guys, she even made like popsicles out of her smoothies. And she's just so stinking cute. And then this afternoon, I wonder if she's listening to me because she's in the other room. I said, what happened to the workout day? She's like, oh, it's done. And then she has friends over and now she's playing at school. Just my heart. Love it. I have to tell you guys. Okay. So these are the Breyer earrings, right? Okay. I have worn the Breyer earrings before, but with like a nice sundress for summer. I just have to point out, I am in a tank top, a Hawaii like graphic tee tank top. This, my friends, is the power of jewelry because these earrings look so incredible with my Hawaii graphic tank top. Would you agree? You better agree. I think so. Actually, I think it looks a lot like the graphic. I think, like the sun and the colors at the sunset and all the things. Yeah, I absolutely love and adore these earrings. I love how versatile they are, that you can wear them super casual as well as with a dress up. And I do have to tell you guys, before I go into the questions on Talk About It Tuesday, and if you didn't ask a question on my post, you can ask it in the comments. If I catch it live, great. If I catch it on the replay, I'll answer you later. I am obsessed with this London set that was available, the sparkle boxes. Look at the arm party I created today. Now I used the Merlin again. I used my Rika and I used my marshmallow, and then I put 2 of the beads from the London set in my arm party. And I love it. Pop in the comments, would you wear this arm party? It's so neutral and so fun, yet so casual as the same. Like, I just think it's so great. And all the like colors, I'm obsessed with this little bead right here. In this bracelet stack is just phenomenal. Okay, I just had to share that. And here I am talking about a bracelet that you can't necessarily get anymore. I know, I'm with you, Jan. I'm with you. I love amping up my casual look with jewelry. I love to, and I've said this before, my ultimate favorite thing is to take a really basic top that has maybe a little bit of character to it and making it pop with just the jewelry choices that I make. That's it. Like, seriously, so fun. Okay. To the questions. Bye. Have a good night at work. Did you see what your dog did to the stairs just now? Okay, to the questions. Oh, the chewing phase of a puppy. Is it ever going to end? I know it will, but oh my gosh. Okay. Janine wants to know, is there a limit on how many trips you can get? Okay. So I can take this question two different ways. So we have, we can earn 2 trips a year. And with every trip, you can earn a trip for one or a trip for two. Um, I know. Yeah. Like, okay, Kathy. Yep. You caught me. You caught me there. So you can earn a trip for one or a trip for two. And there's always 2 trips a year. Always 2 trips a year. You can earn those. You can earn those trips every single year. Now the amount of trips per trip, amount of, how do I say this? Like, can I earn it for myself, my husband, plus my kids? That was maybe how else she was asking that question. There was one trip we earned back when I first started with Park Lane that they did allow us to earn extra seats, extra for our like kids and significant others if we wanted to. And that was to Disney World. So that was to Disney World. And I did earn technically 3 at that point. And I was pregnant with my youngest during that Disney World trip. So needless to say, I cashed out on that 3rd trip, and we just used it for fun money while we were in Disney World. So there has been occasions where they offer extra trips that we can earn and stuff like that. And then it's been where the last like 2 years, Park Lane has given us opportunities to win trips. So like if by chance my name was ever drawn to win one of those trips, that would be in addition to my trip for 2, it would be a 3rd spot for that same trip, if that makes sense. So, all right, I have to look at these comments here. So when is naughty, Melvin naughty? Okay, Jen, maybe. Okay, I'm going to answer your questions right now. If you opt not to go on a trip, is there a cash equivalent award? There is a cash award. Yes. Is it equivalent? No. It's never the experience you have, the spoiling that you get, all of the things is never equivalent to the cash that they pay you if you don't want to go on the trip. Bottom line. Because I think you can cash out for like $1,000 per trip that you earn. And think about like the airfare alone to get there. And did you know that, oh, it kind of hurts me to say this. There's some companies out there that offer these trip incentives that you can earn these trips, but then they don't pay for the airfare for you to get there. Like, you can earn these trips, but there's like certain catches, like, oh, but you still have to pay XYZ, or you still have to pay airfare to get there, or you still have to pay blah, blah, blah once you're there. That's not the case with Park Lane. Not the case with Park Lane. So, all right. How many parties, events do I do in a month? Asked Stacy Ryan. You know, honestly, it depends. Depends on what time of year it is, for one. Because I tend to reserve my weekends for my family in the summer, right? Because we have a campground and all those things. And so I reserve my weekends for my family. And then I try to host events Monday through Thursday, events or parties Monday through Thursday, if I can swing it. But it really depends. Sometimes it's more just doing more online parties and online sales than it is an actual home party, if you will. I see more of that happening than I do some home parties sometimes. So, okay. How are your stylists spoiled? Oh my gosh, Kimberly. Us as stylists, okay, not only do we get spoiled from the top down, basically, meaning we get spoiled from the company and we're able to earn like $1,900 worth in jewelry every single month. We can earn that every month. And new pieces that they launched, like for example, the meringue necklace that I showed yesterday, that was something I earned last month as it's an RRC, which is the Rich Rewards Club. I earned that last month. So we're spoiled in that way. We're spoiled in the fact that we can work our business and also earn all these perks from the company. And then we're spoiled from not just Park Lane, but also Mary Grace. she often offers incentives to us to, put in this much in sales this week. And then you go into a drawing for a designer purse. And sometimes it's cash, sometimes it's different, like blingy water bottles. She'll toss us stuff like that all the time for us as stylists, which is so exciting. And then your leadership and things like that, as my team earns certain hit certain levels every single week or every month, I give away prizes, I give away jewelry, I do consistency drawings and things like that. So there's so many different ways we spoil all over, from the top down, from the company down to us as your personal leaders. Absolutely. How many different states have I partied in? That's a fun question, Jan. Okay, so I have flown out to California and hosted parties out there before. Actually, I started a new stylist at one point out there while I was visiting my brother. That was super fun. And then I have drove all the way over to North Dakota. I've done parties when I've been back in Montana visiting my in-laws, and also my hometown is in Montana. So when I drive up to my hometown as well, I've had some of my friends sometimes host parties while I'm there. And I have gone into Wisconsin. I've hosted parties in Eau Claire, Miss Jan, before. And I've gone down into Iowa, and then, I would actually love to do that loop. Go down into Iowa, go over into South Dakota and up. And I'd love to find a stream of, home parties, people that we have me over, or meet up at a brewery or something like that. And host just a string of parties throughout the weekend. That would be a lot of fun for me. Before the snow starts to fly, because then it gets all like kind of, people get scared to drive. Can someone, Cindy? Oh, hey Desiree. Okay, this is Cindy's question. Can someone be fired from Park Lane? If so, what would a stylist have to do to be fired? Okay, so it's kind of a tricky question. Like, it's kind of a hard question. Yes and no. There's only two incidences where I know they've let go of a stylist, or just said they're no longer with the company. And what caused that to happen was pretty, like they broke a lot of rules. They were doing a lot of things that were basically doing the business dirty. If I can kind of talk a little bit around the subject, because I don't want to put anybody on blast here. But they basically were doing dirty business, and the company wasn't going to put up with that. And so they let them go. They don't want to be represented by those kind of people that are going to do dirty things with Park Lane Jewelry. Not like, I should change my words here, but they just weren't working the business the proper way, and almost like creating a bad rep for the company. I'm sure y'all get it. Okay. When will the holiday collection be revealed, Jessica? Oh, Jessica, I know the answer to that one, but I really can't answer that question. Okay. Yes, Janine, you got to follow the rules. That's bottom line. You have to follow the rules. And yes, there aren't a lot of rules, but you can't be like dragging the company in the dirt and expect them to want you to keep there. Especially when you have a big face on certain platforms. Okay, Jessica Lucian, I cannot answer your question quite yet about the holiday collection, because I can't. I know the answer, but I can't answer it. Sorry. Again, like Janine says, I have to follow the rules, and that is one of the big rules in the role that I am in right now with Park Lane. I have to follow the rules. Okay, she also wants to know when the next stash sale will be. Soon, my friend. Soon. And if you're like, what's a stash sale? A stash sale is basically a fun way for me to take my jewelry that is just is not available on the website anymore, but is in brand new condition, and I deeply discount it to my special people that are in my bling boutique. Doesn't happen all that often, but it'll probably happen soon. How much do you have to sell to earn a trip? Is is it different depending on the trip? The last 2 trips, I'm looking at the numbers right now. The last 2 trips have really been pretty equivalent. So that was St. Thomas was the last trip that we just finished up earning in by the end of May was St. Thomas. And then this trip is to Switzerland that we're earning. And so earning a trip is a selling plus a recruiting effort. So you have to like recruit 5 people within that trip selling period. I shouldn't say selling. Within the trip earning period, you have to have 5 new stylists to join Park Lane. Okay. That is because you're going to be earning a trip to Switzerland. We want it to be a team building effort. And what's exciting is that when you do sign on a new stylist during the trip earning period, their points that they put in the system, as well as yours, count towards the overall number you need to earn a trip. Okay. So if I told you the number of points, you might be like clutching your pearls like, oh, but in the same breath, I want you guys to realize as I'm telling you these numbers, in July, no, June, July, okay. In July, they offered a triple points system, which means like if I put in $100 worth in orders, I actually got $300 in points. So every dollar is a point. So they tripled in July. Okay. So everything I put in, they tripled up until like I earned like 10,000 points. Okay. And then after that, it doubles. So that's a super exciting thing is the very beginning of a trip earning period. There's always I shouldn't say always. There's typically a triple point earning period as well as a double point earning period. So that, my friends, adds up so incredibly fast. And then I was able to benefit from a extended trip point because I had a recruit in June. They actually blessed us by saying like, okay, you had a recruit in June, which means you actually get to count your June points that you put in as well as your new starts points. So I got like a big time head start, which is fantastic on my trip points. So the grand total, you guys, I've given you the grand total for a trip for 1 is 62,000 points and trip for 2 is 84,000 points along with your 5 recruits. Now, like I said, though, each recruit, whatever they put in counts towards your trip points. Okay. And then double and triple points for me right now. Sometimes they offer bonus points during the trip earning period. I mean, seriously, all the extras is, nobody, everybody shoots for getting the extras because it helps out in the end greatly. So I know it sounds like big numbers, but it's a group effort with you and your new teammates you've signed on, as well as the double and triple. Okay. Do you have a recommendation on a jewelry holder stand that will hold a lot? Asking for a friend, Tanya. Asking for a friend. Okay. All right. I think somewhere in the Bling Boutique, we put a post up and as to how everybody has their jewelry organized. Maybe we need to do that. Okay, that didn't make sense. Maybe we need to repost it because I know there is a jewelry. Gosh, I can't search the word jewelry on my own Bling Boutique because my goodness, everything's gonna pop up. There has been recommendations for like a floor standing jewelry holder, which is really amazing. If you want something that sits on the floor, I personally have one that hangs on the back of my door that's got a mirror on it. So like the door is a mirror, so you open it up and then it hangs a lot. I like it because it hangs right on the door and it doubles as a mirror. And then so let's get some recommendations going. Let's start a thread And then maybe people can post in there how they have their jewelry organized in the comment section. So that way people can look at that and see what would function best for them in their home. How does that sound, you guys? I love that idea. Okay. Don't let me forget about it. Okay. All right. Anybody else have questions? Pop them in the comments section. Let me know. And as I have you guys remember, Mary Grace is coming on Thursday. Thursday. If you can come to Egan on Thursday and get spoiled by Mary Grace and see me, but I know you're going to, main reason for coming is to see Mary Grace because she's incredible. Let me know immediately so I can get you on the list because I have limited seats available. And I'm pulling together the final deets for it by tomorrow. And if you want to be there, you have to let me know as soon as possible. It's $10 to come, but you're going to get food, you're going to get jewelry, tickets, and all of those things. Yeah, Regina, you did get spoiled last time that you were here by Miss Mary Grace herself. And I think you were pretty wowed by that, right? If I'm putting words into your mouth. It was really fantastic. So if you want to experience what Regina experienced, you got to come. You have to come, you guys. Seriously. It's not necessarily a buying event. It's just to come and get styled, hear all about it, and be wooed by the amazing Mary Grace Lewandowski. Seriously, you don't want to miss it. All right, friends. See you later. She is seriously the best. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. And that's going to be the very last day that you can get in order in on the link below and get in on the host benefits and the Park Lane birthday drawings, you guys. Tomorrow's the last day for that, very last day. So if you want your name on the party that I'll be submitting, any size order on the link in the description gets you into that drawing. Any size order. Okay. All right, friends. See you later. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.